Starlink might be coming to South Africa despite the heavy pushback and Elon Musk saying himself that they won't let him set up shop because South Africa has racist laws.
I'll ask you a question.
This is your interview. Everyone wants to hear from you.
Ask you a question. Yes or no?
Not
Racist
for me.
laws, yes or no?
Not for me to answer. I have got a question for you about your government work and the amount of savings.
Why do you like racist laws?
More on that in just a bit. Just so we're all up to speed, let me answer this question first. Starlink Mini is a compact portable kit that can easily fit into a backpack designed to provide high-speed, low-latency internet on the go. This service is the current answer to internet provision in remote areas. It can essentially connect from anywhere on Earth at a reasonable speed. It's relatively easy to set up. This is what you'll get: the Starlink itself and the antenna. You're supposed to mount the antenna on a roof or a wall and then download the app to activate it. It should show up as a normal Wi-Fi network on all your devices. Now for the cost. We don't have exact costs as to how much it's actually going to charge in South Africa, but by simply looking at how much they're already charging our neighbors, we can kind of estimate how much it will cost in our own country. For home use, it probably won't be lower than 1,250 rands. However, some high estimates say that it could cost up to 2,200 rands a month. That's a subscription-based model. However, businesses or enterprises can expect to pay anything from 3,500 rands to 6,000 rands. There will also be once-off setup costs. This is essentially the amount you're going to be paying to get the equipment, the antenna, and the actual Starlink. Yeah, you have to pay for that. And it's not cheap. It's probably going to cost around 6,000 rands just to acquire this. Fortunately, this is just a once-off cost. If you're interested in getting an early real review on this product once it drops in South Africa, let me know in the comments. I'll try get it early and do some videos on it just to see how it goes. Now that you know what Starlink is, let me answer this question. So any satellite electronics company that operates in South Africa needs a license. Apparently, Starlink has not applied for that license. Part of this license requires any company operating in the space to abide by the Electronics Communications Act. However, the Act requires any telecoms company to have 30% ownership representation of the previously disadvantaged groups in South Africa. In most cases, it's Black people, Black women scoring the highest, which really pissed Elon Musk off.
First of all, you should be questioning why are there racist laws in South Africa? That's the first problem. That's what you should be attacking. It's improper for there to be racist laws in South Africa. The whole idea with what Nelson Mandela, who was a great man, proposed was that all races should be on an equal footing in South Africa. That's the right thing to do, not to replace one set of racist laws with another set of racist laws, which is utterly wrong and improper. So that's the deal, that all races should be treated equally, and there should be no preference given to one or the other. Whereas there are now 140 laws in South Africa that give that basically give strong preference to if you're a Black South African and not otherwise. And so now I'm in this absurd situation where I was born in South Africa but cannot get a license to operate in Starlink because I'm not Black.
Well, it looks like that's about. Looks like that.
Right to you?
Looks like that's about to change.
I just asked you a question. Please answer. Does that seem right to you?
Since that statement by Elon Musk, the South African president has responded surprisingly positively.
What do we want? We want US companies to come and invest in South Africa. And to do that, we've got to create a conducive environment for FDI, for foreign direct investment, where, for instance, our regulations may be a bit inconsistent with our great intention. We look at them.
He didn't just say that. The South African government has officially started the process of amending its laws to allow Starlink to come into South Africa while Elon Musk actually maintains his ownership. He'll probably be forced to invest in South Africa in other ways as opposed to giving up ownership, which is a win-win if you ask me. There's no doubt there's a lot of pushback to Starlink, even from everyday citizens in South Africa. There seems to be this fear that Elon Musk or America will use this technology to spy on South Africa and ultimately gain some sort of control. While this is conspiracy theory territory, Elon Musk did not help the situation by recently programming his AI, Grok, to give very specific answers to not so specific questions regarding South Africa. Either way, I'm okay with Starlink. I'll use it where I need to, and hopefully it works as advertised. Elon is not the most trustworthy guy, but I'm willing to give this a shot. I mean, it's just internet. And it doesn't mean that each and every South African needs to use this specific service provider. You still have your choices to use Vodacom, MTN, or any other fiber service provider that you've been using. This will just help the people who really struggle with internet, people in remote areas, people who actually currently can't get any internet at all. Or if they can get internet, it's just too slow. It'll definitely help those people. Another thing I'd like to add is the fact that this is not necessarily for poor people. If you look at the price points, it's definitely going to benefit those who can afford. So it shouldn't be sold as something that's going to save the poor by any means. Don't forget, if you'd like to see me try out the Starlink thing, let me know in the comments below and I'll try get it early and do some videos on it and see how it goes. Thanks for watching.